that took a lot of stress off me, took a lot of stress off Elliot. He could do more business development and more run the company. And then we were able to really kind of start maximizing what we were doing.
At what stage did you feel like, okay, now I'm kind of starting to get the hang of this and I have some confidence in this?
Probably, and a lot of people say it's somewhere in that 5 to 7 range. Once we started, once we were able to we went to private money pretty early on, and we weren't bought out, but we went to kind of a healthcare investor pretty early on, probably around the stage of 5 practices. I don't know the exact date. A great partner. And once we were able to have that and have the kind of real cash flow to be able to acquire the type of practice that we wanted to, and we're able to grow. Elliot, I would say at the time, I kind of would probably disagree with most of this, but he really was hiring more corporate people to help run things. And that's been really, really helpful. And, someone described it as kind of a staircase. You overgrow corporate and then you acquire to kind of meet it. And then you acquire another practice and you're too thin corporate. Then you have to grow corporate again, and you overgrow corporate, and then you acquire practices to grow into that. And we've been constantly doing that. And I think that was a really big, having that kind of, that corporate structure, has been really, really helpful. We have a very large corporate structure right now. But I believe so the first practice was at some point in time, I forget what year it was, but it may have been in 2019. It may have been 2019. It may have been in early 2020. We hired a CFO. And so, because Elliot was acting as our CEO of our company, because I'm still practicing chairside. But we hired the CFO to take the financial aspect off of him and get that really running well. That took a lot of stress off me, took a lot of stress off Elliot. He could do more business development and more run the company. And then we were able to really kind of start maximizing what we were doing.